Welcome to the short gameplay demonstration trailer for The Day Before, an upcoming open-world multiplayer survival game. The Day Before features a huge, stunningly detailed post-apocalyptic world destroyed by a terrible virus.
I'm running out of fuel.
Great, man. Awesome.
We'll look around here, I guess.
Shall we split up?
Yep.
I'll find out what's in the skyscraper.
Okay, and I'll look around here. Let's see what we have here. All right. I have found a great cowboy hat. Tell her everything's all right. And there aren't any more guns in the valley.
Easy, cowboy.
Listen up. This is Woodbury Survivor Colony speaking. If you can hear this message, it means that we have opened our doors for new survivors. We can give you food and shelter and ensure your safety. Here are the coordinates.
Did you hear that?
Yep, I got a message too.
Great. Maybe I can sell my junk there and get myself a better rifle.
Let's find some fuel and go.
In the Survivor Colony, you can sell and buy any items, as well as cooperate with other players.
Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 fresh hands, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge.
In The Day Before, you can enter abandoned buildings and take whatever you want. The main thing is to be careful, because not all players are friendly.
Let's pick up some supplies and get out of here. Let's check it out.
Oh shit. Got company. Could use some help now.
The things are about to get heated.
Over here. You bastard! Oh shit!
Dude, there's too many of them. I gotta go upstairs.
Okay, I'm running toward you.
The snowstorm is starting right now, and the temperature is falling fast. Remember that when you shoot and make unnecessary noise, it can attract unwanted guests even more terrifying than other players. The world of The Day Before is teeming with hungry hordes of bloodthirsty infected, ready to tear you to pieces.
Phew, that was close. You should have seen this shit.
It seems he dodged a bullet. Now he's crafting a bandage so he doesn't die from bleeding.
Hey, are you upstairs already? Shit. Psst, where are you? What the?
The Day Before, coming soon.
Greetings. I'm Catherine of Sky, and I want to show you a really interesting game called Dyson Sphere Program. I've been in contact with the devs for several months now, and I've been so hyped for this game. And whoa, that's fun! And as soon as it came out, I was just thrilled. I saw the preview stuff, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be great. And then it came out, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So yes, we are playing Dyson Sphere Program today. We're going to start a brand new game here. I've been practicing a tiny bit, well, more than a tiny bit, and I figured now is the time to share stuff with you. So what I want to do is, let's see, we'll choose a random map. We have a random seed at the top, and then you can adjust how many stars you want in your cluster. Let's just go for 64. Why not? And then you can adjust the resource multiplier. The default is 1. You can have fractions, or you can have infinite, all the way in between. So it's really customizable here. And I just want to just roll a couple of times until we find something that looks fantastic. This looks kind of cool. Let's see, there's one white dwarf. Do we have any neutron stars in here? We have one neutron star and a black hole nearby. Ooh, that's fancy. Okay, we're at Algol. Let's choose one that has a better name, shall we? Rustaban. That sounds fun. That sounds like a fun name. All right, Rustaban is a G-type star. That's the same as our sun. So let's go ahead and start the game. By the way, if you're following along, the cluster seed number is 79083573. All right, let's see where we're going to go from here. And we are starting off in the tutorial land. I wonder if we can turn off the tutorial. Let's see, can I? Do we want tutorial? I don't know. I don't think so. Show all tips. Maybe only important. We'll just leave it on. I don't think we can skip the tutorial. This game is made by a small indie team from China, and I believe they have like only 5 people on their team, so the level of sophistication in this game is amazing, just from a small team. It's so good. And
the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster step by step.
yes,
By using
we'll do that.
resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere
Hooray.
to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary
Okay.
resources.
Ooh, we're right next to this gas giant. That's
Now
nice.
please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Okay, so there's Rustaban 3 right out there. That is a gas giant, which we'll be able to mine for certain gassy mineral-y stuff. And it looks like there are a couple of other planets, Rustaban 1 and 2, out there in a different orbit. But we're going to start on 4. And I think all of the starter planets kind of they seem to have a similar look to them.
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
Hooray! Okay, can we land? Please land us? Land. Land is good. Okay, we are landing here. Looks like some copper around and some coal. That's good. Oh, and iron right over there. Oh, this is convenient. This is a good start. I like to have the necessary materials close by if possible. So this game, it's inspired and it takes ideas from so many games that we know and love, like Factorio, Satisfactory, even a tiny bit of Astroneer, a tiny bit of Stellaris. It is just like, it's such a cool game. It's such a cool game. Okay, so he's telling us you can queue up resource gathering by pressing shift. And so you can see my little robot person, his name is Icarus, and he will go and just mine these things. However, we do have construction robots already, so if we place something on top of rocks, we won't get their materials. At least I haven't seen that happen, but it will remove them for us, like trees and things like that too. Okay, so we have an inventory with E, and this is our stuff, so that's great. We have tutorial thingies here, including what is a Dyson sphere. And this is actually a real theory proposed by a real person. And it gives you a little bit of the history here. And what we're going to build first is we build the energy network of little satellites that direct the sun's rays, solar energy toward our planet to help us with energy production. And then later on, we build the actual sphere around the sun. So it's quite a big project, big undertaking, and we have a massive, massive tech tree with upgrade tree as well. So there's tons and tons of stuff to do. And we're just at the very beginning of this process here. So I'm going to click off the tutorial stuff, and I'm going to talk over the tutorial guy because we don't really need him right now. So anyway, we're going to start off with electromagnetism, and we need these magnetic coils. So we're going to activate this research. Now, this means that we are researching from our pocket, essentially. When we get labs, the labs only take colored cubes for research, and I'll show you those when we get to them. But for now, we're going to try to make these little guys because we need them. So let's see if we make, here we go. If you press F, you can get your replicator. That's your maker thingy. And you just click the thing. So we're going to make, we can make, let's see, I'll click that I want 10, but it's telling us you can only have 5. You can only make 5. But this is kind of cool. So each of these components makes 2 of these rings. So we're just going to say go, and it's going to start queuing these things up. This is the limit of the number of stacks of items that we can make. All right, so, and it's automatically taking them from our inventory to do this research. And you can see the research ticking down, and we'll be able to get the thing once this little circle is full. So there we go. Hooray. Okay, so we have research. We've got wind turbines, which is important. We have Tesla towers, which are like power poles. And then we also have mining machines, which are also quite important. So what I want to do here is we need to build a mining machine. And we are given one since we completed the research. So we're going to go ahead and place this down. We can press R to rotate it, and we can press Shift if we want to have it not snap to the grid. This is kind of a weird, weird deposit here. That's actually good right there. And then we'll put the wind turbine nearby, and that also provides power coverage. So here it goes, it's ticking away. And this produces very, very fast, as you see, because it covers a large number of spots there. Okay, thank you very much. We have realized that those are power poles. That's great. So what I want to do is build a second mining machine over here, which is this guy here. And it tells us we need these magnetic coils, but we also need some iron for that. So we're going to have to, we have some stone, and this is our copper, which we're going to have to smelt in our pocket, which is an interesting concept. I don't think we can do that in Factorio. But, so we'll just have to like manually mine this stuff. Another way to get ores and stuff is if you collect the rocks and stuff, they don't just have stones. Sometimes they have, I don't know, weird stuff, or they might have iron in them as well. But let's see if we can make this now. Okay, there we go. Let's produce one of them. I'll go ahead and put this up to 10. Because, yeah, we want all the things. Yeah. But there's our one, so that we don't have to keep on manually mining anymore. And we can access these miners from here as well. This hotbar system is kind of strange to me. I don't actually like it. I think I like the Factorio one better. It does tell you how many you have in your pocket. Like right now I have 1. Let's go ahead and set this up. And then we need power poles to get from there to there. We only have 1, so that's not ideal. But let's see. But the thing with this is you can double click to make more. So yeah. I also don't like the whole press 2 and then F1. I never use F keys in any game. So I really would have liked like more, I don't know, different, like we have in Factorio hotbars. I like those better. But I mean, having said that, it's just, yeah, just a preference thing. I'm going to tell you the things I like, the things I don't like, all that kind of fun stuff. So, but that's what I like. You might like something different, and that's okay too. Okay, we now have stuff. We now have a lack of electricity because... Something not connected? Hello? Oh no, we only have one wind generator, so it's gonna go a little bit slower because we have 35% power supply there. Now it's up to 67. Okay, that's better. So we need to get some more of these wind machines made. Let's go ahead and go F and make some. All right, we can make 3. Let me just put this up to 10, and it will only, of course, produce as many as we can. But we do need to get this power going because it's so important that we progress here. We're really lucky that these deposits are quite close together, so that's nice. Okay, power grid establishment guide, that's great. And then I want to go to research, which is T. And we have quite a lot of options available to us. Now, these are belts. Belts and inserters are so important. They're called sorters, but they're really inserters. Okay, thank you very much. That's very nice. Okay. We also have smelters, which gives us, you know, one step off of our crafting queue. Here are, this is one of the blue cubes, which is a research thing. And the research labs only take these blue cubes. So, but the rest of these things, they require different kinds of research consumption. So I think the most important is probably smelting first. Let's do that first, and we'll make the required items for that. Now, what he is talking about is the core energy. If you press C, like as in character panel, you can see that we have 0 fuel in our fuel chamber. So I'm going to go and grab some of this coal and start mining it. And meanwhile, I'm going to try to make a mining machine. There we go. We can make a few more of these so that we can go ahead and get some of that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this in here so that we start recharging our energy. Because once this energy is depleted and there's nothing left, then we go really slow. And that's not good. So we will always want to keep this energy bar full. In the beginning of the game, it's a tiny bit of a struggle until you get more upgrades and better fuel types. But this will do for now. And let's see, did we get any miners yet? No. Oh yes, we did. Okay, so let's go ahead and place a miner down here instead of mining it by hand. There we go. That's great. And of course we need let's get a power tower of power. A thingy. There we go. And we'll get our power poles, which I believe apparently don't have any. Oh no, need to make more power poles. So, let's see. Can possibly connect these with the wind thingies for now. It'll give us more energy. We can always move them later. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Okay, and then we need to make these items that are wanted for that next tech. Okay, so let's make them. We need 10 of the electromagnetic thingy-majiggies. These guys. Magnetic coils. So let's see, if we make 10, that'll be 20. Sure, why not? We can always use extra. And we also need green circuits, which are called circuit boards here. And this also produces 2 for every craft. Might as well get double of those. The next tech probably needs them. And in any case, we now have some mining. We have mining machines, and we also have a few of the wind maker things. Not wind maker, wind reaction devices, shall we say. Okay, we're getting plenty of coal, and we always want to keep that in our character panel. Just run off of coal until you get something like graphite. Graphite is a nice fuel source until you get the other hydrogen thingies. Those are really good, actually. Okay, Mecha's core insufficient, power grid thingy established. All right, so let's see what is... Okay, so these things are researching. We keep researching as we get these circuit boards made. So, oh, no, it should be done. Hello? No? You didn't want to make more circuit boards? Now that I don't understand, because it said I could make like 25 and it only made a few, so I'm not sure what exactly happened there. Okay, there we go. Let's just do the thing, and we'll keep on grabbing some of this ore so that we can just hand smelt it for now. But in the meantime, while that is completing... Okay, it's still working on this. Let's take a look at our world here. We are... Okay, the poles are there, which is kind of great. We're in the middle, and there's not... One of the things about this planet is that, well, if we press N, sometimes... Oh, it actually worked that time. Wow, look at that. So we'll try to align ourselves with north at the top. So red is going to be our north. And one of the things that's really important in this game is to build laterally. So what I'm looking for is chunks of land that go side to side so that we have long enough places to set up smelting and things like that. But I think this is going to be fine over here, especially for what we have going on. We do, however, need belts for this smelting. So let's go ahead and get a basic logistics system with our belts. Let's just do that next. We only need 10 gears for that, so let's make some. Let's make 10. Let's do actually 2. 2 sets of 10. And then, because I happen to know we need gears for belts as well. So let's put these guys here. Now these guys will smelt the iron at 1 per second. Okay, and I happen to know that the belts are 6 per second, so you need 6 smelters per smelting line. And one of the cool things that you can do is if you set the recipe, you can shift click it to copy. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to do a standard kind of smelting array. I like to put 2, then a power pole, and then 4. 1. Okay, we don't have any. We need more. We need more. Okay, we have belts now. Hooray! We have received the sorter and the conveyor belt. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so we need more smelters. So we'll go ahead and click these. We need several. Let's make 10. Sure. That sounds great. Oh my god, there's so many things. So many components. Get more ore. Hurry. And we'll get... We have quite a lot of copper. Copper isn't needed nearly as much as the... Oh, look at this. We have a hydrogen fuel rod. We should actually use that. That's our fuel that is really good. That helps charge our energy very fast as well. Where did our coal go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's get some coal so that we can top up our fueling. They have given us 5 sorters and 20 pieces of belt. That's quite nice. Okay. And then we'll just immediately put this coal into our character suit thing. Icaros. Alright. And what we're going to do here, building here is a tiny bit different than Factorio because we're on a grid system. And by the poles, the grid gets very, very round. Okay, lack of item. Looks like we're still crafting these things. Oh yes, it's going to take us a while. So let's see, we can start with the belts in front though. So there we go. What's nice though is that you can build completely over the water. And by the way, this is diagonal because I shift moved this thing, freehand moved it. So that's perfectly normal. Okay, lack of item. Okay, we are missing these things. Now this is interesting. It looks like so far the devs have made these, like all the things are in tiny boxes with an icon on top. And I hope that they change it to real items that go on the belts and stuff, because once you have all these like billions of boxes, it doesn't look very good, and it's like, what the heck is what? You can't really tell what things are. So I'm hoping that they'll change that in the future. In any case, let's go ahead and look at technology here. And I want to get the... Don't need science yet. Let's go ahead and get the assembler. Assembling machine 1, which requires 10 of these circuit boards and 10 gears. So let's activate this. Oops, it's probably going to eat our gears for the other thing. Fluid storage is a really strange thing. That doesn't even exist as far as I can tell. We get the item, but I haven't found any fluids that go in there. All the fluids are boxed. Kind of like, you know, early Factorio with barrels and stuff. So, yeah. So this is where we start needing our labs and needing to unlock this blue cube. So let's see, what is this one? Yep, that's also a proper research. The initial researches just need these tiny components that we're going to build. So let's just go with that for now. All right, come on thing. Let's see, F. Okay, it is now building our smelters, which is fantastic. I want to also build some belts. So I want to make, yeah, let's make at least 10 of these. Let's make several. Yeah, the smelting, as you see, there's a lot of smelting going on in this operation here. So what I want to do is actually grab some of this, and we can put this manually in the smelters. Very much like early Factorio land. So put those in there, and let's see, I want to connect this. Do we have a wind machine? Maybe. No, we don't. Okay, sad times. We'll have to make more wind machines. But anyway, this should help a tiny bit with production things. So, as I said, I put 2, then 4, and then another power pole goes after that. Oh, there we go. Belts being made. Hooray! And we have no items. Oh no, power poles. Okay, it's a struggle initially, but it's okay. It'll be fine. Let's make those after. But right now, yeah, the smelting is... yeah, real. The smelting is real. So we're taking that from there, and that gives us a little bit more stuff done, but of course it doesn't cancel the queue. I'm going to go ahead and take that off, and we're just going to go for those power poles next. And we do have 22 belts, so that's great. What I'm going to do is just take them this way, and then we'll move this power pole. And an easy way to delete things is just press X, and you have the little X-y thing, and then just right-click to cancel. And you can just shift-click on any item to copy it, and then you can do the thing. Oh my god, this is so exciting! Look at this! Ah, stuff and things are happening. Our little robots are building stuff. Oh, I love them. Okay, now these guys, they can't get the stuff from the belt until you give them what's called a sorter. Now you can click kind of anywhere on this, and it has 3 openings on each side, as you can see. You can move this around. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the center for now, though that is not really necessary. Now initially what we want to do is just do an input. That one, oh, we ran out of sorters as well. And you have to give them power. That's important. So we cut the power line there. So let's put that back. Okay. And there we go. We have automatic stuff. Oh, this is happy times now. This is great. Okay, so we need a power pole there. So you can see you could probably fit another one. It does depend on the curvature of the planet where you are. So we could probably add one more. But we only need 6 for this array, so I'm just going to put that there. And 6 should fill a whole belt. Let's go ahead and make more of these. Let's make 10 for now. But more important, we really need to make more belts. See, now we only have to do 9 of these guys because we are now having plates in our inventory. This is fantastic. So this is very much kind of like Factorio. When you get machines to help you make stuff, life is a lot better. And we're gonna make something, some kind of boutiques or a mall or something, and to help us get stuff done. So let's see, we have 7 smelters right now. Let's go ahead and fill this. You can also press Control-click on your inventory to get rid of stuff, like those bits of iron ore that I just got rid of. In your inventory, there's a cleanup button, which is this. It resorts and stacks things properly, so that's nice. All right, so this is looking really good. We have more sorters now, so I'll go ahead and put that one in there to get those. And as you notice, we are lacking power very severely. So let's go ahead and craft some more wind machines, and we have none of this. Oh no. All right, let's go to our copper area. And I think what I want to do is probably just build a copper smelting situation over here for now. So we'll go to our production buildings. If we escape out of the inventory, we have 7 of these, which is nice. So I think we'll take them, I don't even know where. Maybe just in the middle here. 1, 2, and then power pole. 1, 2. Oh, no, no, no. Bad, bad, bad. Aye. Okay, so one of the things that we have here is we need to choose the recipe. Now you can copy from here. You can also use a hotkey. However, I don't have an American layout keyboard, so I have no idea what key the less than sign is. It's less than greater than. So I guess I have to look that up, and right now the key binds are not changeable. So what I'd advise you to do is if you have an international keyboard, you should just copy and paste. It's much easier than doing the less than greater than copy thing. Okay, let's get these going. Here we are. And from the miner itself, it doesn't need a sorter. It actually comes right out the mouth or nose or whatever the heck this is of this thing. And it has a wonky angle, but you know what? This whole game it will make you have the most beautiful spaghetti you've ever seen in your life. It's great. Okay, let's get these guys connected. Now you cannot put a sorter unless the belt is actually there. So you can't do it just on the node there. It must be a constructed thing, it tells you even. Okay, so now we have some stuff happening. We have a little bit of copper. And now we'll be able to make the things we need for the other stuff. Okay, let's see. We do have another power pole, and I'll put that over here. So once we have full power, I mean, obviously the blinking is real, then this should run perfectly. Now then, what do we need for this? We need magnetic rings, which we need ore for this because the... Oh, whoops. Oh dear. You smelt it into magnetic rings. It's not from bars, it's from ore that you get the rings. So I'm just hand mining right now. I could put another miner, and I think that's a better idea, actually. We'll just get this other miner and have another thing for that. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to have this spacer here. Sure. Where do I want to put this? So how many tiles is this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we have one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should have this fitting there between. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then sure. Now, eventually you do get faster belts and faster things, but I'm finding that for the most part, it's easy to deal with the first level of belts in many things. So anyway, I'm thinking we'll have one miner here, and then put those two arrays there. And then the next one will be here. And this is where we're going to make our magnetic rings. Except we need belts, so we're going to just make the belts. And it looks like we need an assembler for gears, as you can see. This is exciting, though, because we can actually make a lot of stuff right now. So this is for... What do we research again? Ah, yes. Yes, we need assembly machines. So I'm going to go ahead and queue that before I forget, because it seems like we're like, oh yeah, doing every other thing, right? So let's get that going. We need 20 of those made. So that's great. Well, 10 of them, technically. But... do we have any belts? Yes, we do. So that's another thing. It's like you can't see how many belts you have right when that menu is closed. So, yeah, not ideal. So 1, 2, 3, and here is the next area. Now, if we put a miner here, what does that look like? That looks like it's really farther. Okay, but it's not going to impede in this one, so that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this smelter here. And we're going to go ahead and just choose magnetic rings. Go. Alright. And we're going to get our thingy out and drag the belt that way. And start with getting... Oops. Excuse me. Shift copy. There we go. Oh! Lack of item. Oh dear. Okay. So production, see there again, it's like I have to open up the menu to see that I'm out of them. You know, I don't have them, so like no help. The help is needed. The help is real. So let's go ahead and grab all the iron we can here. You can't. Can you grab from? No, if you control click it like some of us do in Factorio, that doesn't work. I was thinking, oh, wouldn't that be nice? Okay, we did get our assembling machines. Hooray! This is great. So right now, let's go ahead and grab copper because we're lacking that. Oops, I'm gonna go ahead and fill these guys with ore that I have. One of the things that is a little bit I would love to see improved is that these things can only hold 20 ore in them. And I'm kind of like, I don't really like that because when I have a whole bunch of ore, I would actually need to put a box down and feed stuff from the box. So, yeah, or get a priority splitter thingy, and that's not very convenient. Okay, so let's get this. Let's get our power pole. And go here. One. Okay, lack of item. So we're gonna kind of start out here with a small kind of, I don't know what we're doing. If we're gonna do a bus or just distribute these items as we see fit. But I do need to start making, let's see if we can make those fan things. Hello? Yes, we can make some. So that's good. We're lacking those metal rings. We really need these. We're lacking these as well. Aha, but we can put a fan over here. Put one here to power this guy. That's great. And that is connected as well, so that's good. Do we have any sorters? We have 3, so that's good. We can start making these magnetic rings. Okay. So how are we doing on the crafting? Wait, did I not queue these? I thought I queued them. Maybe I didn't queue enough. Ah, we need stone for those. Okay. So let's go and grab some stone. There's some here. Now there are stone deposits that you can get. So hopefully we can find one of those. So that's a little bit of stone. And then we also need these. Again, we're lacking the magnetic ring part of that. Let's see if we can look and see what's going on here. If we can find some stone from outer space here. Just kind of like moving our thing around. There's some stone. Okay, there's some up there. There's some near the North Pole. It's all quite far away. However, it is kind of necessary. So what I'm thinking is maybe get some from that deposit out there and then just belt it in so that we can do stuff with it. And this, we need definitely to get a box. Do we have a box? Not enough items? Hello? Ooh, we can make them, though. Let's make 10 boxes. Okay, so what we can do with this coal is start putting it in a box. And that's going to make it easier for us to like not have to run over here every 5 seconds to grab coal. Okay, where is our box? Okay, it's still making stuff out of the stone. Come on, thing. Go. Let's make 1 or 2 boxes instead of like a billion. Let's make 2 boxes. There we go. We do, however, need to process that stone. So I'm going to go ahead and just get that going so that it's working while we're trying to make other products. Okay, here is our box. And again, we're going to put the box off to the side instead of in the front. And the reason for that is so that we can just put items into the box. Oh, jeez. Okay, we need more of these. Let's make some of these. Okay, very nice. So I want to get a sorter. Nope. The funny thing is that some of the items have tunnels in and out, and some of them you have to use inserters. And it's kind of a funky thing, I think. So what I'm going to do is we're going to limit the box by using this slider thing to 1 row, and I think that's enough. Seems to be good. Oh my gosh, this inserter is working so slow. No! Okay, we need to make those darn fans. Let's go, let's go. The wind machines. Wind reaction devices. Hello. Here's one. Okay, that's good. We can make 1. Hooray, 1. Okay, I want to grab... We have plenty of copper. Let's get some magnetic rings. Oh, and here is an example of stuff. We have some titanium ore. That came from just picking up some random rocks on the ground. Now, don't toss that. You need to keep that titanium ore for later. It's going to be good to kind of jumpstart you before you are able to travel to other planets and set up colonies on the other things. That's going to be kind of exciting to kind of go to different places. We have this big gas giant here, but there are 2 other planets in our system, so that's fantastic. This one is lava planet, it says. We don't have any data, or much data, except for solar energy is really high there. And then we have an arid desert one, which wind energy, 150%, that's absolutely crazy. So we have other kinds of stuff to look at there. And excitement ahead. I don't know. I feel like there's so much to do right now, and there's like a billion things to do. Kabillion things to do. But anyway, we're gonna start making these items, and we do have right now. We have 1 assembly machine, so we can actually make an assembler to make those gears. I'm feeling like that would be a good idea. So let's go ahead and grab, do we have any belts? I don't know, maybe. But I want to start by getting a couple of important items made here. So let's see, we're going to go to production. And then here we have we can make a gear making machine. You want to make gears, please. And you just need an inserter. There you go. Oh, wait. No. That's not right. It wasn't close enough to the thing. Now, one of the important things you have to think about when you're doing this is, you see, you can put it different lengths away, obviously. But you want to put it as close as possible, because these things, these inserter things, they're called sorters, but they are inserters. They go, like, this is the first one you get, which is 1.5 trips per second per grid. What that means is that when it takes items from here, you see there's like a gripper, that little square thing, the little gripper thing, and it takes a box in and then it has to come back out. So the longer these things are, like, you can have a belt out here. You can have up to 3 tiles away and still use a sorter. But this one is going to take so much longer to go there and back. So be aware of this when you are doing your setups. So we're going to delete this since we don't need it. This is going to make gears. Hooray. And we also need an inserter here. Go. And one of the things that I've learned as I've been playing that is very important, is to make a box for just about everything. To have some kind of buffer system. Not necessarily buffer, but a box where you can pick up stuff, because there is no gathering off the belt. Which means it's a real pain if you contaminate your belts and have to pick stuff up. Yeah, not a good plan. So with iron, I like to have, like, a row is fine. And this thing will just grab right from the belt. And let's see. Here we're making some gears, so I'm just going to pick those up. And it's going so slowly right now, but we are making those wind machines. So let's go ahead and get the wind machines where they need to go. Now, what I'm going to do is, because the poles are so pesky to build on, I am going to just put my wind machines near the poles. I feel like that's a good use of space. Later, we're going to put our Dyson thingies there. But that's okay. We can move the wind thingies. It's fine. And this is also a good place to put these wind thingies, because, like, you're never going to build anything on this very thin area. But we're going to try to... You can only put them so close together, as you can see. Also on places like this where it's like just barely water, those places will have, you can build what's called foundation on them. It's basically landfill in Factorio, so that you can sort of fill it in. So that makes each world, I mean, you could completely fill each world if you don't want any oceans and stuff like that. Oh wow, the North Pole here is quite quite underwater. Okay, that's fine though. As long as we get these things distributed a tiny bit, that would be great. But as you can see, the grid lines become kind of funny as you go up toward the pole. And I'm just gonna add these guys. This is such a not friendly place to build. So this is perfect for what we're doing. So that's good. Just want to make sure that that area is connected. And see, we built on top of a rock there and we did not get any stuff, but we did get a soil pile, which is is kind of a resource. It's like a hidden resource that you need for making the landfill stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place these down. And it really does not matter where these things are. I usually even put them in the middle of production if I have spaces and stuff, because why not? Oh, there is a tiny bit of stuff at the pole. Look at that. But I don't know if we're going to actually reach there or not, because it seems like... Yeah, this is better. And making a billion of these, or a kabillion, is really useful. Really, really useful. Because we'll be able to look at our satisfaction and see that we are making a massive power. So we're generation capacity at 12 megawatts and consumption is at like just over 1 or 1.5, something like that. So this is great. So having these like little forays off into the wilderness are kind of fantastic for our game progress. And here's our stone if we want some. I think it's maybe useful to set up a mine up here. So let's go ahead and just do that. Let's see. This one is going to have much higher throughput. So that's great. We don't have any power poles. Let's see if we can make some. No! Oh no, we can't make any. Haha, we're out. We're out of stuff. Alright, so let's go back to the world. Am I going extra slow? No, not extra slow, just plain slow. Okay, but now we should be able to get everything going quickly and efficiently and all that stuff. So this is great. This is really great. Look at all those twisty wind thingies. Hooray! Oh, this is so good. So this is fantastic actually. Let's see. We can pick up some of those some windy thingies. Oh, that's right. This one only holds 10 gears at a time. So those are also really good to put in a box. I'm going to go ahead and just make a box here for these. Oh, we're lacking a box. Oh, dear. Okay. Yep. Okay, so let's make... Yeah, we'll make 10 of them. Why not? Go. And now we don't have to smelt all the things or, you know, all the other stuff with all the things. Did it still not make our furnaces? No! Oh, no. Okay. Well, it's okay. We'll figure it out. But we're going to make some power poles here as well. And it seems like it might be time to make an assembler for these guys as well, because that's a multi-step process. It's combining the rings with the copper, and that'll be a good use of our stuff. However, I'm looking at the time, and I probably should not get carried away with this as of yet. So I hope that you've enjoyed this introduction. I'm really happy with our planet so far. It seems like we're going to be able to build a lot of stuff here. We have a lot of nice spaces. There's quite a lot of water, which makes our construction area quite small, 62%. I'm probably going to use landfill because this is a very kind of small amount, or we can just kind of work around it. And there are some continents, as we see, that are bigger for bigger areas of production. But I'm really excited and I'm kind of hopeful and...